Cracked earth stretches endlessly, a desolate testament to despair, with farmers clustered like lost souls.
The chorus stands apart, their figures blending into the bleak horizon, their voices echoing the land's sorrow. A unified lament rises from the group, the chorus leading a chorus of grief. Our seeds are dust. A lone farmer repeats the haunting refrain. Our seeds are dust, his voice cracking with anguish. A woman's voice pierces through, a raw cry of desolation. Even tears have abandoned us. Groans fill the dimly lit hut as figures writhe on the floor, their bodies twisted in silent agony. The head healer kneels beside a sick child, her face etched with worry in the faint light. I have tried every leaf, every root. Nothing listens anymore. The head healer laments, her voice trembling. A woman cries out in despair. My son was strong yesterday. Today, death sits on his chest. The head healer's grim reply hangs in the air. This sickness is not of flesh alone. In the royal chambers, the queen kneels, her face a mask of grief, beside the beds of her ailing princes. The king stands beside her, his face etched with a mixture of fear and helplessness, her voice cracking with despair. The queen cries out, My sons, gods of our fathers, answer me. The king's anguished question hangs in the air. Why them? Why my house? Elder Okafor solemnly declares, When fire enters the forest, it does not spare the tallest tree. A sacred grove pulsates with firelight, shadows dancing on ancient trees. Elder Nanemika, with wisdom etched deep, stands with fellow elders. Smoke spirals skyward, carrying fervent prayers to the cosmos. Anticipation crackles, hope and trepidation filling the air. Elder Nanemika's voice resonates. Ancient ones, hear us. We bring blood. A mysterious voice echoes. You ask why the land bleeds. In the sacred grove, the king of Idiji, regal in royal robes, steps forward, his voice trembling slightly. Speak, we are listening. His voice echoes through the ancient trees, seeking divine guidance. The grove answers with the chilling voices of the gods. You rejected your salvation. You called a blessing a curse. The voices reverberate, heavy with divine judgment. Elder Okafor's shocked whisper breaks the tension. A child? The girl without dreadlocks, cast away, chosen, the voices proclaim, sealing their fate. Under the merciless sun, the king of Idiji trudges the dusty road, his royal robes now coated in grime. Elder Okafor's face is a map of weariness, each line a testament to their desperate journey. The king stumbles, his voice laced with pain. My feet bleed. Elder Okafor's sharp retort cuts through the heavy air. So did hers when we chased her. The messenger watches, the king's regal bearing now eroded by the harsh reality of the road. The king's voice is heavy with resignation. I am no lord on this road. At the edge of a quiet settlement, the king and elder arrive, their presence a stark contrast to the peaceful surroundings. Odo stands firm, her gaze fixed and guarded as she confronts the approaching figures. Uhi watches from Odo's side, her eyes reflecting a mix of curiosity and deep suspicion. The king speaks, his tone laced with remorse. Forgive us. Odo's sharp retort cuts through the air. Did you bow when you threw stones? Elder Okafor admits. We were blind. Odo's final words hang heavy. You were afraid, and fear is cruel. An oppressive silence blankets the quiet settlement, heavy with unspoken pain and the ghosts of regret. King of Itiji's voice cracks as he pleads, his words a desperate echo. Save the land. Odio's gaze hardens, his stance unyielding against the backdrop of desolation. You did not want us when your land was full, Odo accuses, his words laced with bitterness. Why should we save you now that it is empty? Ojo challenges, the question hanging in the air like a curse. In the quiet settlement, A gentle breeze whispers through, carrying sense of resilience. Uhi steps forward, her gaze unwavering, a beacon of determination in her eyes. Odo watches her daughter. Understanding dawning, a silent bond of strength between them. Mother, wounds remembered alone never heal, Uhi declares, her voice clear and resolute. Uhi's powerful words cut through the air. They broke us, but we survived. Let that be the answer. With unwavering conviction, she proclaims, healing is not surrender, it is power. On the road to Itagi, Uhie, Odo, the king, and Elder Okafor journey through the subtly shifting landscape. A distant glimpse of green emerges, a stark contrast to the surrounding desolation. From afar, the people of Itagi observe their advance, their hushed whispers carrying on the wind. A sense of cautious anticipation hangs in the air as the travelers approach. Their figures become clearer, hope and trepidation mingling in the eyes of the watching villagers. At Itigi's edge, the group arrives. Villagers whisper, faces etched with hope and doubt. Their eyes fixed on the approaching figures. A woman's voice cuts through the murmurs, a hesitant question hanging in the air. Is that her? A man responds, his tone laced with apprehension. The cursed one? A chorus of voices rises, a mix of awe and uncertainty as they proclaim, she returned without anger, without crown. Yet the land recognized her. The villagers intone, their words carrying the weight of prophecy and ancient belief. In the heart of the village square, Uhi stands, a beacon of hope amidst a sea of suffering faces. Villagers, etched with desperation, encircle her, their eyes pleading for salvation. Uhi raises her hands towards the heavens, a silent invocation filling the air. A soft, golden light emanates from her palms, washing over the square in a warm, ethereal glow. The fever is gone, the head healer exclaims, his voice filled with awe. A woman cries out in relief, my child breathes, as hope blossoms in the square. In a desolate field under a vast sky, Uhi kneels, her fingers tracing the cracked earth. Her eyes close, a whisper escaping her lips. Remember us. The first hint of change stirs the horizon, a distant rumble promising a storm. Dark clouds gather, their shadows stretching across the barren land, mirroring Uhi's solemn mood. The sky darkens, an echo of the plea sent to the heavens, as nature prepares to unleash its fury. A storm begins to brew, as if in response to Uhi's words. Remember us. A gentle rain begins to fall on Itagi, kissing the parched earth with the promise of relief. The rain intensifies, transforming into a torrential downpour. Villagers lift their faces to the heavens, their cheers echoing across the thirsty land. The dry earth drinks deeply, revitalized by the life-giving water. Signs of new life emerge, painting the landscape with vibrant hues of green. Rain fell like forgiveness, the chorus proclaims, their voices filled with awe and gratitude. At the field's edge, the Prince of Itigi watches Uhi, his face a canvas of admiration and curiosity. He steps forward, drawn by an unseen force, closing the space between them. His eyes reflect a profound intrigue as he approaches. You carry power lightly, the Prince of Itigi says, his voice a gentle observation in the open air. Sunlight warms the endless field as a gentle breeze stirs the tall grass, whispering secrets through the green expanse. An unspoken tension hangs in the air, a silent dialogue passing between two souls amidst the swaying grass. Uhi's voice breaks the silence, a solemn warning carried on the breeze. Power is heavy when fed by pride. Prince extends a hand, his eyes filled with a gentle plea. Walk with me. Heal with me. Uhi smiles, hope blossoming in her eyes as she takes his hand. A visible bridge of understanding forming. Their connection is palpable. A silent promise exchanged under the watchful gaze of the sun. Sunlight floods the king's palace as Uhi and the prince stand face to face, a shared vision in their eyes. Uhi passionately advocates for change. We must prioritize sustainable farming practices. The prince nods, his conviction firm. Indeed. And we must instill a deep respect for nature's balance. Their hands move, sketching a future where the land thrives once more. The king watches from his throne, his aged eyes reflecting a long, dormant hope. A flicker of renewal ignites within the palace walls, promising a brighter future for the kingdom. In the village heart, Uhi's hands dance as she unveils new farming secrets, drawing the villagers into a world of hope. Uhi demonstrates water conservation, her movements precise, each drop precious under the watchful eyes of the villagers. Her voice, a beacon of change, echoes across the fields as she shares the art of soil enrichment, a promise of bounty. Faces light up with curiosity and hope as the villagers absorb Uhi's wisdom, their hearts ready to embrace the new methods. A shared dream of richer harvests unites Uhi and the villagers, their collective spirit ready to transform the land. Sunlight dances on the river as Uhi and the prince work in harmony, their actions a blend of purpose and grace. Side by side, they cleanse the river, their movements reflecting a shared commitment to restore life. With careful hands, they plant young trees along the banks, nurturing new beginnings in the rejuvenated soil. Their voices resonate with encouragement, urging the villagers to safeguard their precious water source. A united front against pollution, Uhi and the prince symbolize hope and action for the community. The riverbank transforms, a testament to their dedication and the power of collective responsibility. Vibrant fields stretch, a tapestry of green and gold, promising a bountiful harvest under the warm sun. Villagers move through the rows, their hands dancing as they gather the ripe crops. Sunlight catches their smiling faces, reflecting pure joy and a deep sense of gratitude. The land breathes again, healed both in body and spirit, bearing witness to their resilience. A testament to perseverance, the fields stand as a symbol of hope and renewed life. Before the gathered villagers, Uhi stands, her voice ringing with unwavering conviction. Her hands move, painting vivid images of hope and resilience in the air. The villagers watch, their faces etched with a mix of hope and deep apprehension. Uhi's impassioned plea echoes. We must remember the lessons of the past. Only through unity can we build a better future, she declares, her words resonating deeply. The village square bursts with life, a vibrant celebration unfolding under the bright day. Lively music fills the air, its rhythm intertwined with the joyous steps of dancing villagers. A kaleidoscope of colorful clothes adorns the dancers, each movement a burst of energy. Genuine happiness radiates from every face, lighting up the square with warmth. The air vibrates with laughter and song, a symphony of communal joy echoing through the village. In the village square, the king of Itagi approaches Uhi, his royal robes shimmering in the sunlight. His posture speaks of deep respect, his eyes reflecting gratitude as he gazes upon her. With heartfelt sincerity, the king declares, "You are our queen." Uhi responds with a solemn tone, her words carrying weight. "I am a reminder." The weight of her words hangs in the air, a poignant echo in the bustling square. Sunlight drenches the village square, illuminating the faces of the gathered villagers. The villagers stand shoulder to shoulder, their expressions a mixture of hope and apprehension. Their unified voice rises above the square. "What we reject may save us," the chorus proclaims, their words echoing with foreboding. Tradition without compassion becomes cruelty, and blessings rarely arrive as expected. On a hilltop bathed in the warm hues of sunset, Uhi and the prince stand hand in hand, their hopeful gaze sweeping over the thriving land. The setting sun paints the sky with vibrant colors, casting a golden glow that symbolizes a new beginning for their world. Love radiates between Uhi and the prince as they stand silhouetted against the stunning vista, their hearts filled with shared dreams. The land stretches out before them, a testament to their dedication and a promise of prosperity under their united reign. In this moment of peace and unity, Uhi and the prince embody hope, their love a beacon for the future of their people.